The Zondre Labs. Well, we've been down here a time or two recently. But the fact that I had these Mewtwo Mega Stones now means that I could come in and see what this Project M is all about. Security protocols. Yep, Mega Stones detected. I do have some Mega Stones. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Yes. Mewtwo. It's Mabel. Mewtwo is extremely dangerous. Or is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you'd better not fail to catch it. Oh, don't worry. Mewtwo and I, we've been around the block a time or two. That team is all set. I think it's time to do this. What do you think, Mewtwo? Go, Skarmory! Starting things off with a Roar Sphere, huh? Bloop! This is gonna be a tough one, folks. Mewtwo, you've become like an old friend. How many times have we done this already? Okay, he's enraged. I will wait a minute. Because I can't afford to knock it out. Hang in there, Skarmory. I'll try every Pokeball in my bag. Oh, no, I won't. Get in there, Raichu. I don't want to waste my one single heavy ball. I'll catch you in a heal ball like I did the last time. Oh, nope, you're mad. Just keep an eye on it. It's using amnesia a lot. You know what? Ooh, I was kind of hoping that would paralyze it. Oh no, Raichu's down. Timer ball. Pokeball. Great ball? He just glances over at me like, the audacity? Bloop. Okay. I'm gonna walk over here. He is really getting pissed at me now. Yeah, apparently I don't have enough status attacks on my Pokemon. Would you quit kicking? We'll go with Gyarados. How about a luxury ball, bud? Wait until you're not mad anymore. Hiya! Hiya! Chunk. Oh, he's pissed. Maybe body slam? Yeah, you're paralyzed now. Mega Meganium. That way you don't whittle my health down that fast. Bloop. Pokeball. Hill ball again for kicks and gigs? Oh, he's mad. We'll hide. He's coming after us. Run, Meganium, run. Come on, buddy. That aggro has to wear off soon. There it goes. Boom. Boom. Timer ball. Timer ball for the win. Caught it. Of course I caught it. Mewtwo and I have done this song and dance a lot. It's a complicated feeling, no matter how long it's been. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Mabel. I kinda feel that way too. You know, we've done a lot of complaining about modern games. We've done a lot of complaining about modern Pokemon games. But there's still a little bit of fun to be had. How did Mewtwo get into Lysandre's lab? I take it you got nothing better to do. Now, tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo Unite X and Mewtwoinite Y. But even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never evolved. Never mega evolved. This Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving up its energy for when it needs to battle. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot all about it. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Why was it just reacting to the Mewtwoinite X and the Y? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I forgot she wasn't actually here. Bye, Mabel. Bada. Well. Give it. I don't think I really ever mega evolved either Mewtwo forms. Hey, bud. Hi. You know, do this that way I can talk to you directly. You know, you and I have done this back and forth now for a while, Mewtwo. Several times in the cave, Cerulean Cave in Kanto, the Unknown Cave here in Kalos, and now Lizandre's Labs. I was just talking about this recently with a friend of mine, how we've come so far in the 30 years of training, catching, raising Pokemon, and I constantly find myself drawn to Mewtwo time and time again, or perhaps Mewtwo is drawn to me. Catch and release, catch and release. Over the years, it's just been this big cat and mouse game of catch and release. Not just with Mewtwo, but all my Pokemon, which, as you may know, if you followed my journey for any length of time, as far as Pokemon is concerned, I started over from scratch with the Switch going forward. So Let's Go Pikachu was where my adventure began again, which was fitting because it was Kanto again, you know, collecting those same 8 badges, collecting the same 151 Pokemon, and it was very nostalgic. And we took that journey back in 2018. And ever since, we've been to a handful of regions, played a few remake games, we've caught a ton of Pokemon. At this point, I have caught over 1,000 Pokemon on our journey since it began here on YouTube. And I'm now in year 9, and we're on generation 9. So we do have one more adventure left here in the Kalos region before we turn our attention to a whole new horizon and a whole new adventure. But I have a lot of memories with Mewtwo. We have a lot of memories here on my YouTube channel, in my content, in my videos over the years with Mewtwo. And I think that Mewtwo and I can partner up and buddy up and soldier on. And I think he's going to make a good asset to my team. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mewtwo. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of our past adventures with Mewtwo, shall we? Alright. Are you guys ready? This is it.
Mewtwo. I think the first genetically engineered Pokemon, to the best of our knowledge. He's level 70. He is considered to be the final boss in Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. I think he's the strongest leveled wild Pokemon. Yeah, outside of glitches, yeah. Mewtwo is the strongest wild Pokemon you'll find until later on in the series. So, buckle in. Really hoping that might freeze him. Stop using barrier so much. Wow. There goes Blastoise. Because I didn't heal. Alright. Alright. Yep, that's gonna be a problem. Do 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 do. You piece of filth! How dare you wake up? Interfering? I'm trying to do a thing. We're trying to strategize over here. Oh, he's confused. Well, you had it coming. He has no idea what's happening. He's so confused. Okay, now let me try. And Dream Eater. Perfect. That did nothing. Right, let's see if our psychic power can make a dent in Mewtwo's health. Nope. We are boned. Yeah. At least that counts as like we could put him to sleep. So we didn't miss him with the Ultra Ball. It's just we're a good ways away from it doing any good. Let's hit him with a full-on Thunderbolt and see what kind of damage he takes. Huh. He took actual damage. Like a considerable amount of damage. Oh, fack. Frickin' frackin' frickin' frick. No, we lost Raichu. Get in there, Muck. You got this on lockdown. Hit him. Let's see that fiery breath. Really? That did next to nothing. Alright. If you can, you're not going to survive this. I just realized the type differences. Nope. Well. Aerodactyl, maybe? Yeah, because Aerodactyl can do this. Ah, hell. Of course we failed. Why you fail? I really hated doing that, but you left me. No choice, Mewtwo. No choice. You bitch. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Good. Okay. I thought Fly would do more damage than that. Ah, crap. Don't be missed. Don't be missed. Don't miss. Stop that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, thank hell. No. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Oy. Alright. Go, Blastoise! Alright, we have 5 minutes to take this sucker down. Let's try Earthquake. Uh-oh. It's gonna raise his stats. That could be a problem for us. Especially since he has Recover. If we could freeze him, that would be great. Jeez! Ha! Froze him solid. Alright, Blastoise. Now's our chance. Earthquake! They'll probably thaw out before we can get a chance to really do any damage, though. And that's gonna make me super sad. Yep. He thawed out. We're in trouble. He thawed out. Dragonite, we need some raw strength and power. You're up. Alright, Dragonite. Let's see what you got. Let's use Outrage. Please don't do that. Please stop that. Nice. Let's keep up that momentum. Jesus Christ! All right, come on, buddy. It'll be okay. Just hang in there. Get you out of that confusion and a full restore. Jesus Christ! Mewtwo, knock it the fuck off. I'm starting to think we don't stand a chance against this beast. Nope. Alright, Pikachu, you're up. I need you, buddy. This Mewtwo's giving us the business. Thunder! Of course he goes first. Of course it does massive damage. Of course he avoids my attack. Let me guess, Psychic? Yep. 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 Maybe if I can attach a Leech Seed to him. Ha!
Whoa, that sapped a lot more health than I thought it would. Stop doing things! We're out of time. Well, at least he's poisoned. And sapped. Come on. Pedal dance. What was that? Okay, we're actually doing better this go around. Alright, Pikachu. I need you to use a thunder for me, and please don't miss. That's right. Light that sucker up. Whoop, we've lost the Pikachu. Alright, Venusaur. Quickly, I need you to move as quickly as possible while we still have light screen in effect. Seed his ass. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Sludge bomb. Woo! We were protected by the light screen. Damn, but we can't poison him though because I already paralyzed him. That's unfortunate. I may have screwed that up. How is he paralyzed and still going first? That's what I'd like to know about it. Thanks for toughing it out, buddy. So strong. Alright, Dragonite, you're up. I know you're probably going to take a very powerful hit from Mewtwo, but I need you to do a favor for me. Put everything you have into this outrage. Get mad. You've got to stop recovering, you piece of shit. That's tantamount to cheating at this point. Yeah. Alright, I'll take it. Ooh, so close, so close, so close, so close, so close. So incredibly close. We did it!
Success!
Alright, now all we have to do is capture this bad boy. You idiot! Aim correctly. Oh, motion controls. Motion controls, how you suck. Come on. This has been one hell of a fight. He's not giving up yet, I can see. Alright, let's see. Come on, Mewtwo, we're all exhausted.
Wow! Incredible!
It's over. It's finally over. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's. However, its size and disposition are vastly different. Oh.
You again. How many times must I interact with you, old man? It's been a while. Alright, Talonflame, Mewtwo is nothing short of extreme power. Hit him with Flamethrower. Can't believe we burned it. How about we use Fly? Now, Mewtwo does have Recover, but that's not going to help it recover from being burned. Pokeball, go! Blobby damn! That was too easy. We didn't even have to use a Master Ball. We're getting good at this, guys. Go, Gengar! Let's see what we can do about catching this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Confuse Ray. Okay, now Mewtwo is at a higher level, so he might knock us out. We'll taunt him. Cycle Cut. Yeah, that'll do it. It'll tear right through Gengar. That's fine. Gengar, return. You did exactly what we needed you to, bud. Alright. Go, Scyther. Alright, Scyther. I know that's not going to do a ton of damage, but... Well, it was a critical hit. Okay, Cycle Cut might knock us out immediately because Mewtwo is level 70, so. Ooh. Alright. You're up, Scyther. Let's give this another shot. Now, I can't remember if I said anything during this playthrough about Mewtwo, whether we were going to ignore Mewtwo, catch Mewtwo. This playthrough is... It didn't exactly happen yesterday. We started this playthrough a while back, so I've kind of forgotten exactly what I said about Mewtwo, but... I would like to give it a shot. He's tearing right through the Scyther, aren't you? Let's see. We'll burn through these Premier Balls. We're never going to catch it in a Premier Ball, so we'll just start burning through them. Yeah. See, Mewtwo busts out immediately when you try to use something as weak as a Pokeball or a Premier Ball. But it's cool. We will get this fool. Ultra Ball it is. We got one boop in. So not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, I could get his health down to 1% and see if it goes our way from there. I'll tell you what, let's do that. Let's drop him down to just 1%. And then maybe we have somebody that can help us with the status effect too. I keep getting critical hits with False Swipe. Alright, I don't know why he's so obsessed with guard swap. No. Well, I'll throw one Ultra Ball, and if that doesn't work, which it's not going to, we'll switch out and see if we can't status condition him with somebody. I'm sure we gotta have Thunder Wave or something. We gotta have something. Okay, let's take a peek. Ampharos. Thunder Flash, Rock Palm, Light Screen. Fuse Rain, Small Screen Rush. No. Dang. Why do I not have... Alright, it is what it is. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately, since we have some time to kill, since we're just going to be lobbing Ultra Balls. I've been reflecting a lot on Sword and Moon and Scarlet and Violet, and kind of thinking back to the old days of Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Gold and Silver and Crystal. And honestly, no matter which direction they go in the future with Pokemon as a franchise, like no matter what direction they take with the whole 3D angle, you're never going to get past the charm of the originals. You know, you really had something there. I'm really hesitant to say lightning in a bottle because they were really well-designed games. I'm nostalgic for them, and I always will be. It's like, how many times are we going to face Mewtwo, you know? How many times are we going to go through Kanto and get all those badges? I don't know. I'll do it as many times as Game Freak asked me to. You want to release another Kanto port on the Switch 2? Here's my money. I'm a Kanto boy through and through. I love my Kanto region. I love my original Pokemon, the original 151. You know, it does help that I grew up with it, of course, but still, be that as it may. Ooh. Okay. Who's somebody you're not going to take down easily? If we had a Pikachu or a Raichu or something, we'd have Static. Wait, what is Ampharos's... Well, first and foremost, let me do this. This will help down on me needing to use potions and stuff. Kind of wishing I had my Master Ball for this, but it is what it is. You know what? Screw it. I have all these extra Pokeballs. I'm just going to start using them. I'm just going to start chunking them and hope for the best. Yeah, Premier Ball is kind of like the weakest Pokeball, though. You're not really going to get anywhere with a Premier Ball. But we'll use them up. We got 2 boops. 2 boops in. Okay, it's not nothing. All right. We've thrown so many Ultra Balls, and I've kind of exhausted some of my other Pokeballs here. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. He's kind of being a joke face. Try Heal Ball again. Ah. Come on, Mewtwo, oh buddy, oh pal. Don't you want to be friends? We've been friends in the past. We've worked together well in the past. What do you say? Really? Random Heal Ball did the job? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching, I think that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've never done a clip show before, and this is the closest thing I've done to it. Mewtwo, like I said, has been a constant throughout our Pokemon journeys over the years, and I think he's going to continue to be a constant in our Pokemon journeys for years to come. We have an exciting new invention. We have an exciting new adventure coming up. So you don't want to miss that, folks. Definitely stay tuned for that. You want to do another take? No. I'm not some sort of professional filmmaker. I didn't screw up that badly anyway. But yeah, this is something I had thought about the other day, was putting together a fun little clip show, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed our trip down memory lane, and stay tuned, because I have no idea what to expect. I think all gloves are coming off for this next segment, so brace yourselves.